So, Della, what do you think about Rpts? Hey guys, hey internet. This is my sister, Haley. Haley, say hi to
Hi, internet.
all one person watching, my teacher.
Hi.
Say hi, Dr. Schaefer.
Hi, Dr. Schaefer.
Today we're going to be talking about Rpts and management.
Hey, Billy! Stop it! Come on, get in there.
Put it.
Hey. No, sir.
It's literally just going to be dogs barking and Della screaming. That's going to be the whole video.
Sorry, Dr. Schaefer.
Look. Say hi. Say hi, Della.
Sorry, Dr. Schaefer.
I asked my sister here to be our guest this week because she has some experience in both Rpts and management. Tell us about your experience with Rpts.
I majored in it at Texas A&M University. Hey, don't do it. Don't. Good girl. She almost threw that at the dog. I can see you in the camera. Don't. Okay, be gentle.
What do you like about Rpts?
I enjoy experiences and traveling and hospitality and all that stuff, so it seemed like a good major for me.
What do you think is important about traveling?
I think it is important for relationships, bonding. So I think couples and families should definitely travel together to improve their relationship. It's also great for experience and education, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should have access to some sort of travel.
You manage? What do you manage?
I manage a restaurant.
Tell us about that restaurant.
So it started out with me managing a coffee shop, and when the owners of the coffee shop sold the coffee shop to their partner, they wanted to open a restaurant, a full-fledged restaurant. So they asked me and my husband to come along with them and be their partners to open this restaurant, which I thought was a great opportunity because I always thought opening my own business would be cool, but I had no idea where to start. So being able to learn from someone who has done it before was a great experience. Yes.
Okay, so as an owner and a manager of a restaurant, so as an owner of a restaurant, of a business, what do you think is important about staff orientation and what do you want to get across to people who work for you?
So something my partner has done a very good job at with our staff is giving them not just training to do a job, but a sense of entitlement and passion for that job, as well as a sense of belonging. Our staff, the staff who sticks around for longer than a month, so the high school kids who don't last very long, don't count. But most of our staff is incredibly close and hangs out all the time outside of work, and most of the time they met at work. They are very close to me and my partner. We have a very healthy boss-employee relationship, but it's just a very good environment. And that is my completely unbiased opinion. But we have a lot of staff who've stuck around for over a year, so in a restaurant, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, true. I worked in a restaurant. I lasted 2 months, but the staff was not bad. How do you think that relationship between staff, staff members, boss, all of that, how do you think that translates into customer service?
Well, since our staff actually enjoys going to work and has a passion for the company and a passion for the business, it really reflects in their customer service. They actually enjoy going to work and they actually love the business. They actually get protective when people complain about something, which I know a lot of servers don't really care, so they don't. They just go get the manager. So I think that really reflects.
For everybody watching who's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, this restaurant is called Book Club Cafe, and it's on Kaufman Street on the center square, the city square in Rockwall, Texas. It's very good. The coffee's excellent. I suggest trying one of their new menu items. You can ask any server, they know what they're talking about, and getting an iced Benny. Very good. It's my favorite. It's sweet, but it's my favorte coffee they have.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I
The
thought
shadow.
my teacher, whenever she drives through Rockwell, she could try this place because nobody else is going to watch this.
Cool. Love to have you.
How do you think creative problem solving and creative strategic methods go into running a business? And
They actually go into it quite a bit because you cannot predict all the problems you're going to have in a restaurant before you open.
yeah,
So there were multiple things we discovered were issues, such as different operations in the kitchen, as far as prep versus griddle versus sandwich, and getting that more efficient, having an expo position. Okay, that's cool. At least it wasn't on a dog. Sorry, Dr. Schaefer. Also with the baristas, having a more efficient barista system to get drinks out as fast as possible. And we realized that was a problem about a year in when we were doing quite a bit of coffee drinks. And it was starting to take a lot longer to get a latte out. And so people who come in and just order a latte and want to leave are going to get a little upset.
yeah.
So we actually took all the baristas out to lunch one day and sat them down and we said, what do you think are the issues and what do you think would make your job easier? And what would help you make drinks as fast as possible, but still keeping the quality? And then we really just let the baristas figure it out since they're the ones who do it every day. And so,
Nice.
Yeah. So
There
now
you
we
go.
get drinks out pretty dang quick.
Humbleness, people.
It's
That's
not as quick as Starbucks.
Yeah, but it's much
not
better
automatic,
than Starbucks.
so-
So one last thing I want to talk about is you partook in this event called SROM.
Oh, yes.
I would like to hear about that. It has to do with parks, tourism, recreation, playing, climbing things.
Yes.
Tell us about SROM and what you think that did for you growing as a person and stuff. Real quick. Under a minute.
Okay, so SROM is an outdoor organization in Wyoming. I did a 40-day backpacking trip during the summer after my sophomore year of college. And it was great because they do a lot of training in leadership skills, wilderness skills. You get put in a lot of seemingly impossible situations and the guides refuse to help you. So then you got to figure out how to read the map and go where you're supposed to be going and not get stuck in the middle of nowhere, even though you're always in the middle of nowhere. And then, so it really helped us. I always say it was one of the hardest things and one of the funnest things I've ever done. So when you're put in that situation, when you're with the same 12 people for 40 days, all day long, in very stressful situations, you learn a lot about yourself and a lot about how you deal with people and a lot about how to deal with people better. So when you're surrounded by those many different personalities. So that was an awesome experience. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Did that in any way heighten your appreciation or your desire to protect parks and wilderness?
Yes. I feel like parks are something that we deserve to have access to and experience because it is literally untouched wilderness, or as untouched as you can really get. And it's really easy and pretty affordable to get to and experience, and it's something that I feel like everybody should do because seeing some of the views that I saw literally leaves me speechless. Still, 5 years later, 6 years later, when I think about it.
So nature and parks, good things. Good things we
things.
should take care of and
Yes.
experience. If you want to learn how to take care of your natural resources and park better, watch my last video about global warming. It's very informative, and my cousin is there to make fun of me the whole time, so you will be laughing. Please thank my sister Haley for being here with us. It's a stressful day, but she made the time to be here anyways, which is very great. And I hope you enjoyed this random conversation. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for stopping by. Ciao. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.